All right, so right about here is when I realized something was pretty wrong with the bike. I pull over into the shoulder for safety. Now, as you can see, I'm giving it everything she's got, and it's definitely losing power, and it's losing power rapidly, and it's sluggish, and it looks like it's running out of gas, but I assure you it's not. I have half a tank. The gauge is working correctly, and I also filled up right before I started this dash, so it's definitely not out of gas. So what I think is happening is this bike sat for a decade before I got it up and running and resurrected it to bring it back online for DoorDash. What I think is happening was when a bike sits for that long, especially with gas that has ethanol in it, the ethanol can degrade into a varnish-like substance that's sticky. It looks like fingernail polish. And that plagued me for a long time because I had to do my best to get out of the fuel system. I rebuilt the carburetor twice. Both times I would have this substance reappearing, which means it's probably in the gas tank. And despite the bike running great with no issues for the last month or month and a half, this is just a random breakdown. And what I'm sure happened is that a little bit of varnish that's somewhere, either from the gas tank, the fuel filter, or whatever, broke free and made its way into the car possibly and blocked the jet. So, who knows? But obviously I got it back up and running. Thank God. Thing, exact same issue, just a couple minutes down the road. Bike is dying. I'm giving it all she's got. It just dies. And yeah, the gas light comes on, but I'm telling you, I can confirm that there's gas. You'll see me shake it here in a minute. But I know there's gas. I know that there's no way I burned through it all. So it's definitely a clog of some sort in the fuel system. There, I can hear it. I'm trying to see. I have that feeling it's a clog, so I'm trying to break it free by shaking the bike back and forth. Now, in the back of my mind, I haven't broken down yet in the middle of a delivery. This would be the first time or second time. But I have a pretty pricey order in the back, and I'm like 7 minutes away on bike, so you do the math. I'm pretty far. I'm a few miles out. So a couple things I'm thinking. I hope I don't kill the battery. I hope the bike starts. I wish I had the tools on me, but I recently took the tools out to work on something else, and I've done it before. I've disassembled a carburetor in the parking lot in Napa about 2 months ago, and I drained the float, and I was able to get the bike up and running. But that was a different symptom. It didn't sort of slow down and die like this, all sluggish-like. So I'm just walking. I'm trying to get out of the bus lane because those guys are coming hot. You'll see, too, I filled it. These Vespas, when you fill them up with gas, historically, they overflow. The auto stop doesn't work like it's supposed to. And so I filled this bike up all the way to the top. And what I'm thinking here is I'm wondering, could this be a vapor lock? And here I'm going to check, just make sure that everything on the carb is in place. It's good. It hasn't moved or wiggled free. But in my mind, I'm thinking it's possibly a vapor lock. And, one thing you can do with vapor locks is you can drill a tiny hole in your gas cap, which I have not done and I might do. But the other thing you can do is just remove the gas cap and try and start and run it for a bit. So that's what I'm trying here. whole time I'm just thinking, I gotta get this up and running. I gotta get this order delivered. I can always pause the dash after. Giving it a shake again, just hoping whatever's in there breaks free, because that's just what my gut tells me. And my gut was right, it worked out.